trippy.
Trippy, man.
Very, very trippy. Hello, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Mark.
And this is SmokeySteveAndMarc.
Why, yes, it is.
Welcome or welcome back.
Yes, nice to see you.
Happy Friday.
Yes, TGIF.
TGIF indeed.
Yeah. What a week.
What a week indeed. Kind of a work week. Kind of a mental health week.
Yeah, it was all that wrapped into one.
You had a lot of work. You did your first working from home.
All day from home yesterday. Yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah.
Once I worked the kinks out of it in the morning, it was all right.
I got used to hearing, "Hi, this is Mark."
I know.
"Hi, this is Mark calling from." "Hi, this is Mark calling from."
Well, we have we use, for whatever reason, we use Vonage in our office, and it's a pretty good, I guess, system. And so I'm able to use Vonage at home. And when I call out, it has the office number as the return,
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm talking to a computer. It was very weird. I had to get headphones. That helped.
Yeah.
And it was just very interesting. But I prefer to work in the office.
Yeah. I'm digging working from home.
I think maybe if I set it up, like with a desk and everything, but it was just too hard, and then Bandit was getting everywhere. I wasn't used to that yet, and but anyway, all the kinks were worked out, and hopefully, I won't have to do it again. But we got hammered with snow, and
Yeah, not as much.
No.
Like I said, it wasn't 2 feet. We got about 10 to 13 inches of snow.
The last count in Scranton was 18 inches. On our, the way I measure it is on our deck, on our railing. And, it was like a foot, maybe, I don't know, maybe a little more. I don't know about 18 inches.
No,
but
it wasn't. It was not what they were calling for.
It was still
sloppy.
a lot.
Still had to clean out the car,
Oh,
which
yeah.
handles well in the snow.
Oh,
the
the
new
car
wheels.
is so nice in the snow.
So, yeah, getting to the mini SUV kind of jump was worth it, I think, the weather.
Yeah, I agree. It was really good. And
the last car wasn't bad in the snow either.
Nah.
It was a big-ass Buick. It was
I was in an accident. I got caught in the snow 3 times in it. But they were very bad storms.
When was there an accident?
Whenever on the hill coming, what was it, last year or the year before? I was working at the restaurant, so it would have been the year before. And I got that lady to drive me home.
Oh, yeah.
In that tiny...
Hitchhiking.
She had this tiny little car, but her wheels had chains on them, and she had 4-wheel drive in this. It was a little sports car, and she didn't have a problem at all. And I'm like, the first thing I said to her, because I'm on the side of the road, I'm freaked out. Dark out, it's snowing like crazy, and I'm like, what am I gonna do? There was no AAA, you couldn't get them, so she stopped, and then I was like, look, I don't know what to do. Are you going that way? And she was like, yeah, little girl, I'm like, I'm gay, so don't worry about it. And she howled.
Yeah.
And then we hit it off, and we kept in touch for the whole year after that with texts every once in a while. I haven't talked to her in a while, but that was my experience with the last car, and but anyway.
At any rate.
This one is good. So how are you doing? This is 1 week until Christmas.
Can you believe it?
Can you believe it?
How fast did that come up? It was just Vlogtober.
I know.
It was just Vlogtober.
I know.
I was just a kid.
There were just witches
When
and
I
ghosts
was
flying
17. It was a very good... Well, actually, it wasn't. So today we are feeling rather festive.
We are.
Actually. What do we have in mind? What do we have planned?
First, Oscar update.
He's good.
Yep, he's good.
Yeah, he's back for his regular meals. He only spent 1 night away.
And
we had the heavy snow.
We didn't panic all right, so we did. We were worried.
You were a little more worried.
I went out
Oscar is
all through the night.
pretty resilient.
Yeah.
He hops around in the snow like it's clover. So
just today, he was like, like he was playing it. And when I saw that he was over where he had went last year, it's under the porch and it's enclosed in, and I felt so much better.
He was in the place we had for him, and then I saw footprints leaving.
Yeah.
And then none back. So he had gone to wherever he had gone the previous year.
Yeah.
But now he's back with us.
Yep.
So in his little heated bungalow.
Oh yeah, it's so cute to see him in there looking out. Every time we come, he's like he says hello.
Peeks his head out and then goes back into
And then goes back in.
So
yeah, it's funny.
And we're still prepared to bring him inside. If need be. Which
I change his water every hour.
Because it freezes. And he won't take it inside his little area.
No, why I didn't want to put it in there.
No. It like separates time for him. It's like up top we eat and inside we rest.
Yeah.
Give him-
and I
It's a
put
bi-level.
sheets. I hung sheets all around the porch so that the snow wouldn't blow. It worked too.
Yeah.
It worked.
It did work.
Anyway, I just didn't want his paws to get cold. But anyway, he's playing in the snow. So anyway,
At
yes,
any rate.
we are so festive today. It's sickening.
I know. Look at this. I got a cat on a tree.
I got cats on a wreath.
Yeah, it's that serious.
Yeah,
It's
it
serious.
is. We're gonna
today.
put up our tree.
We are.
Yes. And you're doing it with us.
You are, because this year we're going artificial.
Yes, I looked everywhere. Well, we were going to buy a real tree from a local nursery to try to, support local people. We weren't going to get it at a big,
Like Walmart or
Walmart
whatever.
or
We were going
something.
to go small.
And we didn't have a tree stand. We threw ours away from last year. So, there was two things. We needed a stand and we needed a real tree. All the local nurseries shut down the second the restrictions applied. So I think it applied to them because there were 3 in our area. All 3 were closed.
All
They had no
closed.
trees.
And you don't see cars driving around with trees on the roof around
No,
here.
you don't.
So-
You did prior to that, but
Yeah, the people that got out early got
yeah.
it.
This was last week, by the way. Okay, so then I said, okay, I'm just going to break down. I'll buy one over at Walmart because I could get the stand there, too.
Yeah.
So I went over, not one stand to be found. And I'm like, okay, they had trees, but no stands. And the trees were very expensive this year.
Mm-hmm.
So then I went to Home Depot. I went to Lowe's. Same thing.
Mhm.
No stands anywhere. I couldn't find a real tree stand to save my life. So you know what? By the time that all happened, I was completely over it.
Mm-hmm.
And we got an artificial
Got an
tree.
artificial tree.
Our first artificial tree.
It
It's
is.
another first for us.
I know.
But you know what? I got a flocked one. It's over here. You'll see it when it's
Can
up.
you say that? We're going to get demonetized.
A flocked one? Yes.
What does that mean?
You don't know what flocked means?
I've never had
Do
a
you know what
fake
flocked means? Maybe people don't know what it means.
tree. This is a family channel. I don't know if you should keep saying
Think
that.
of a tree with snow on it. That's flocked.
Someone made a word for that?
Well, flocking is how you get the snow on the tree. Usually it's artificial.
So they did it already.
This is already done.
Now this is 6 feet from what I saw in the box and 32-inch diameter. So it'll be a thin, tall tree.
Yeah.
And we've got a space picked out for it, but
Yeah.
it has to be assembled, which I suspect will fall mostly to me until I get too frustrated to stand it.
And then I'll take over.
And then you'll take over. And then the decorating and
Yeah.
and then the what.
I don't know how.
So,
Yeah, I don't know. Like in my house growing up, it was like, my grandfather put up the tree and put the lights on, and then his job was done.
that's what Dad did too. That's what my
Yeah.
father did. And had to, work with the guy there to tie it to the roof of the car to bring it home.
Yeah.
And then Dad brought it in, cut the stump, put it in the tree stand, put the lights on, and then he was finished. And then
We don't really have those roles here. I mean, I would like you to do all of that, but I end up
whoever
putting the
wants
lights
to do
on.
it and is good at it and can get it done first and isn't over it at the time that it
Right.
needs to be done, it's a lot of compromise.
No, we're gonna do this, and we're not. I swear to you, it's gonna be over and done with, and it's not gonna be 10 hours.
We took 5 days
Yeah, last year.
last year to finish.
Well, part of it
decorating
was
tree.
the garland.
Yeah, there was that. I was
You
stringing-
remember that? Anyone who has been watching for some time now probably remembers the popcorn garland.
I was stringing popcorn for days.
But I have a solution for that
Days.
this year, and I'll show you that later, along with a really cute ornament DIY too.
Good stuff.
Yeah, we want to get started?
Yeah, let's rock
All right,
and roll.
let's get this going.
All right.
All right. All right. Flocked. It's flocked.
Right.
Now that is a beautiful tree.
It still needs a little work.
I think we might need to fluff it.
Yeah. I think
We need
so.
to flock. We need to fluff the flock.
I got it.
Fluff the flock.
Well, these-
Say that 3 times fast. Fluff the flock. Fluff, fluff, fluff.
All right. Now Mark is poofing the tree.
I'm poofing. I'm fluffing the flock.
It's not bad. It's a cute tree.
It's little.
It's little. It's 6 feet.
You know what? It's appropriate for an apartment.
It's
our
apartment size.
It is.
And
You
I
know
was just
what?
saying, if our only sacrifice for Christmas is the fake, smaller tree, we got out lucky.
We did.
So, plus we have to jazz it up with some ornaments, too.
Oh gosh, yeah. I mean, it'll look nice when it. Oh, look, he's folded all back there. Just when you think you're done fluffing the flock, you find another one.
lights. Let's see what Mark's doing. What are you up to?
Lights on the tree. We're doing blue and white this year.
Very icy looking.
Yeah.
I'm
It was a good suggestion. I'm glad you suggested
I opted
that.
for the blue and white.
And I have to, you have to make sure you go in real deep first, And we have to remember, from now on, we gotta purchase lights that have white cords.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay, we'll make him look real pretty.
It's not standing out too much.
No, I think we'll be okay.
All right.
Oh, well, I don't know. I think it looks okay. Looks nice.
Let me turn this down a little too.
Oh yeah, it looks okay. I like it. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's good.
The green cords are gonna, but you know what? Once we get everything put on it, I think it'll.
I wouldn't have noticed unless you kept pointing them out.
All right. So next up, the big debate:
Garland, ornaments.
garland or ornaments.
What do you have in
goes
your
on
hand?
next? I want to use ribbon this year. Let's see if this. You know what? I do like the silver on it. I didn't think it would look good.
Yeah,
because of it being
because it's
flocked
silver
and all.
on silver on silver. But yeah, it looks
no,
alright.
that looks good. Garland or which goes next?
Well, definitely ribbon, and
the
then
age-old debate.
I say ornaments. I don't want to. You don't want it to be cluttered. It's a smaller tree.
So do this after the ornaments.
I say do that before.
The
I guess the ornaments.
Okay.
Because the ribbon is small yet tasteful.
Okay. What are you drinking? You have hot chocolate?
I do have hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's a thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
What do you think?
I think it's just enough.
I think it's enough.
Yeah.
I love the way that looks. Wow.
I know, it's pretty snazzy.
I was thinking maybe red might have looked better or something, but you know what? I like the whole kind of ice theme.
I do too. It's very frozen.
All right, on to the ornaments. Oh my gosh, look. So I got the bag.
Ooh.
Got our ornaments here.
Just a few.
Just a few. Oh, look. I'll put look, this is our brand new one. Remember we made those last week? Okay.
Yeah.
So here's a little tip. When you're unpacking your ornaments, have 2 bags. You know why?
Why?
Because this bag, you put all of your stuffing in from the ornaments. So you have something to take out, and you put all your stuffing in there. That helps.
It helps.
It does.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, you know what? This would be a great time. Do you want to unpack the ornaments?
Sure.
Okay. So while he's doing that, I have a really cool DIY for you. We're going to make ornaments out of light bulbs, okay? All right. So, you know what? I'll go over on the couch, and I'll leave you, Steven, to do your thing.
All right.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, you ready for a DIY? Steven's unpacking all the ornaments over there. I can't wait to see them all. Okay. All right. So, check this out. We're going to make ornaments out of light bulbs. Any kind of light bulb will do. Like, these are the ones that, for inside the refrigerator. This one is, like the decorative ones. These went into wall sconces that were in the restaurant I worked at. We got rid of the wall sconces, and for some reason I kept the light bulbs. I'm kind of glad I did, because we're going to use them today. But really, any kind of light bulbs. And this is a perfect project. Like, it's not too late. You can make these still for Christmas. We still have a week. And also, you can get these light bulbs at the dollar store. And also, throughout the year, now you can save all your burnt out light bulbs for next year. Right? I know Steve loves to hear that. I'm going to save them up for a whole year. God, no. Oh, see, you heard. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's starting to look good. Yeah, it's getting there. Okay, so let's get started. Let me show you the finished products first, okay? So, let's see. Well, here, no, let's... Okay, yeah, I'll show you first. All right, so this one was a globe light bulb that goes in the bathroom, like a bathroom fixture. Check it out. Pretty nice, huh? Super simple to do. All right. This was the one that was, this one was this one. Pretty cute. I'll show you that in a second. And I think this is probably my favorite one. It's like a snowdrop. almost looks like a snowman. Oh gosh. You know what? Let's demonstrate this one because that one's fun to do. Now, you know, what I was gonna say, well, no, that's good. He does look like a snowman, doesn't he? We could like put a little top hat on him. All right, well that'll be another one. All right. So anyway, you probably have seen like, you know, all over Pinterest and the internet light bulb ornaments, and they usually make them to look like a Santa Claus or a snowman or a reindeer or something like that. And I love those ideas, but I wanted to do something maybe a little bit different. That's why I thought of doing these like glitzy ones, you know, something maybe a little more original or so. I don't know. I just thought these looked really cute, and what a great way to repurpose some, you know, burnt out light bulbs or really inexpensive one. I mean, after all, everybody is using LED lights now. So to make these basically is you can do them all the same and just change your materials up a little bit. And what it is you take your light bulb and you paint it, and then you add your accessories to it, right? Or your embellishments, so to speak. So, for this one, I used regular white acrylic paint. Some in my little thing here, like this. And, of course, my, you know, nifty-difty foam brushes. Again, I love these things. They're so inexpensive, and you can just toss them out afterwards when you're done, all right? Now, I'm going to show you, I guess you don't really need a tutorial on how to paint, but we're just going to cover the light bulb up with our white paint, just like this, all right? But the only thing might be a little different, I don't know, might want to keep in mind is that you want to kind of use a lot of paint on it, because the paint is also going to double as glue for this, all right? And this, we're going to make the snow one so you can see how I did it, all right? So, okay, I covered it all up like that, all right? And then slapped some more on there, just like that. And then I just took my brush and I went just like that.
You have to make the noise or it doesn't count.
You have to make the noise or it doesn't count.
Singing while cooking thing?
It absolutely, you are very right.
Just checking.
Okay, anyway, you get the idea. So I did that, right? Okay, so it looks like that. Then I got some, here I'll show you the package so you know which kind it is. They're called Flurries. Buffalo Snow Flurries. I got these. This is what I use in the back on the village to give it a little sparkle or whatever, you know. Love this stuff. And I just put it into a little container, Tupperware container like this, and I just set that in there and tapped it around, and then you could add a little more on top. You just want to make sure that the whole light bulb gets covered with the snow like that. Okay, like so. It's all covered like that. And then just let it sit in there, set it aside, and let it dry, okay? It doesn't have to dry completely for the next step, but you want to give it maybe a half hour or so. You want to let it set up a little, or you'll have snow everywhere. So, for the sake of just showing you here, I'm going to make a mess, of course. Alright, so you have something like that. It gets all covered with the snow like that. Now, at this point too, like for example, this one here, I did the same thing, but I just used red glitter for it, okay? I just used the paint, and the paint acts as glue, and the glitter will totally stick to it, alright? So, that's all done. Now, on this one, I used my metallic blue paint, my favorite paint. We've done several projects with this paint. I love metallic paint. And I painted it, and I allowed it to dry, okay? And then, took my nifty-difty hot glue gun, and I just put dots of hot glue all over it, and I have, from a very nice viewer, I had a big bag of winter glitter and confetti, and I just stuck the little snowflakes all around it like that. Alright, and then I had a package of pipe cleaners, and show you real quick here. We wanted to cover the top of it. Like, I wanted to make it look like a light bulb, so you knew that it was a light bulb, right? But I wanted to cover it up just a little bit, so I just took the pipe cleaner and my glue gun. Where did I put that bulb? There it is. Okay. And all I did was I took the glue gun and this, and I put some glue around the little screw part of it, held it in place, and just wrapped it around like so until the glue cooled just a little bit, and then it covered it up just enough, and then I added a little bit of glitter to it with some glue, and then, you know, I made the little hook like that, so you can put a hook on it or just hang it on the tree just like that. Now I left this like this because I wanted to show you something, if you can see that. When you use hot glue, you'll have these tiny little threads. No matter how hard you try not to, you will have these threads everywhere. Never fear. It is so simple. Where'd he go? They just come right off. Just like that. You can just pick it right off. And it's gone. So, don't worry about those little strands. They come right off. So the finishing touch, just take all those little strands off and you have a cute little bulb like that. Alright, now for this one here, I did the same concept. I just wrapped it around the top, but I used jute twine, and I painted the twine red. And then I added, with my glue gun, I added the little snowflakes all around the top like that. Really, the possibilities are endless. You can do so many different styles of this. I mean, it's so easy and so much fun. And this one, I did the same, except I didn't add any twine or anything. I just used a little bit of wire like that, hot glued it to each side, and I have a little hook there to hang from the tree. So any light bulb will do, any type of embellishment will do. Have fun with it. I think it would be super cute to wrap the entire bulb up with some of the raw twine. I think that would look so nice, just the entire thing. That's what I'm going to work on next. I'm going to do like the whole thing wrapped up in the twine, kind of like we did with the candy canes. And you can even add some glitter to that, or even paint the twine as well. Ribbon works perfectly too. So really, you know, have at it. Have some fun. And make some light bulb Christmas ornaments this year. It's so much fun. And I don't know, I think they're kind of cool too. Alright, let's see how Steve's doing. Alright. How you doing?
I don't know. I don't know which one to go with next. This one is interesting. This I got from the Christmas pickle. Is this anything anyone's ever heard of?
Yeah.
Because I sure as hell had it until someone got it for me. Oh, I have help.
He noticed the tree.
He did.
Well, it's looking good.
The pickle kind of stands out a little bit.
Just a little.
Well, we're going through the ornaments, and it's a smaller tree this year, so we don't have as much, like, room.
Mm-hmm. It is. It's a lot smaller this year.
But as I'm going through, I'm thinking, like, I don't really like decorative ornaments. All the ornaments I have that I like have, like, a meaning behind it. Like, this was from one of my old sponsors when I used to go to AA.
Yeah.
And, you know, this one's for my brother.
Right.
This was a craft you made. And this was one I got for you. And then there's the Don We Now Are fun apparel.
Oh,
Remember when
yeah.
Hallmark wouldn't say gay apparel?
Yes.
They had fun apparel, so we got that. And there's a rainbow from my mom. And then we had these were from... one of our viewers actually sent us these. I think it was not Christmas time, but they got in with the ornaments, and they have these nifty little hats.
Yeah, that was last year. She made a whole bunch of them.
I know, so we were able to put those up, too. So
Oh,
everything
I'll
I
have
like
to show
tends to
you.
have, like, extra stuff behind it.
Yeah.
Like, pretty glass bulbs are pretty, but I don't care. I don't care. So, I'm liking how this is going.
Yeah, me too.
I don't know where else we're gonna go next.
I don't know. I unwrapped a few down here, so.
Well, I see.
Oh, I'll have to show you some of the ones that viewers sent us. All right. Finishing touches, right?
Mm-hmm.
Last ornaments. We're doing our viewer ornaments. Look how beautiful that was handmade. And look, remember this one? From Cranberry. She drew that herself. So I'm gonna put these on the tree. Right there. Oh, that looks nice. I think it's coming along.
I'd say so.
I definitely think so. And then, of course, the ones we made, remember our celestial moon.
Mm-hmm.
That's got to go up. I'll throw him right there. We're getting to the point where it's like, where? It has to be just right, you know.
Yeah, that's yeah.
And our light bulb ornaments. I put those up. Oh my god. And I put him up there. I think that looks nice. So, that's that. Oh, and I promised everyone... Oh, I forgot about this. Our jar ornaments. I'm going to put that up. He lights up. That was 2 years ago. Oh, and this was the one from last year. Remember, we made those last year. It's cute. I have to put this one up. I have to get a hook for him and put a battery in his candle. Oh, yeah. So, anyway, we had a few viewer requests. They wanted to see the Hallmark Season Treatings ornaments. So, I have them out in the kitchen. So, you know what? I'll just show you right now. And these are them. I just laid them out because these are my favorite. I love Hallmark ornaments, but I'm totally obsessed with this series. This is the one that I'm serious about collecting. That's the Season's Treatings, and it's all like cookies. And there's 12 in the series. I have 9. I still need year 2018 and 2010 and 2009, and then I'll have the the complete set. But aren't they adorable? I love these. They're just so cute. And let's see, this is the new one for this year. Let me show you. This is the one from 2020. That's the one from this year. Like that, and the box. And I keep the boxes and everything, but you could go crazy collecting Hallmark ornaments, right? Like, check this one out. Your mom gave this to us. Isn't that just beautiful? The detail is so cool. I know there's a lot of Hallmark enthusiasts out there. But anyway, that's the Season's Treatings, ones that I really, really love, and some people wanted to see them. So I'm going to go put them on the tree. Someone made himself quite at home. Who's that handsome kitty? Did you see the tree? Okay. Hey guys, how are you? Mark here with yet another holiday vignette for you. Oh yeah. So today is a tree putting up day for us here, and I was thinking of some other type of garland to use, maybe on the tree, maybe on the mantle. If you've been watching for a few years, you know that the garland situation is always kind of a testy one here in our household. Remember the popcorn garland? The stringing of the popcorn?
I remember the popcorn garland. Okay.
He remembers the popcorn garland. I'm sure that... Okay, anyway, so I have a really cute tip for you, and this is absolutely adorable and so easy to make. Grab yourself some Starlight Mints. Love them! Love them! Oh my gosh. Alright, and what you're going to do is heat up your glue gun, okay? Heat up your glue gun, and all you have to do is this. This is so cool. Alright, take your candy, put a dollop of glue right on there like that. Grab a second piece of candy, stick them together, and just pinch them like that, and pinch it for maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds at the most. Now, if you have, sensitive fingers, because after all, it is a hot glue gun, so the glue is hot, right? You could also do this, like, on a table. Make sure you cover it with something first, right? And then just lay them all out and use the end of a pencil and just kind of hold it down like that, right? And then you just keep repeating, and before you know it, you will have your very own peppermint garland. I think this is so cool. I love this idea. So now I got to figure out what I'm going to do with it. Is it going on the tree? Is it going on the mantle? Am I just going to, like, hang it somewhere? I don't know, but what a good problem to have, right? And that's your holiday vignette for today. Happy holidays, everybody!
So, that's the tree.
That's the tree.
You'll get another look at it at the end.
Oh yeah, stay tuned for we'll show you the finished tree at the end.
After the video, but before the outro, you'll get to see.
Yeah.
I'm happy with how it looks.
Are you?
I have to say.
Really?
It's not too cluttered for me. I like the white and the blue. It's icy looking.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm surprised when when we first put the tree up. I'm like, it's so little and it's so kind of cheap looking, and but
yeah, with a little bit of work,
I really like it.
it's
It's
fun.
nice
I like it.
for two dudes.
Yeah,
It's nice.
it was in like 3 pieces.
Yeah.
It wasn't very
It
complicated.
wasn't hard to put together.
I've seen other people put together trees
Each
where you gotta post and you gotta put it all in.
They're usually color coded.
This was like an umbrella. You just go, and it was fine. So
yes.
the tree is done.
Yeah, it was. And
We
it
had
was
hot
nice.
chocolate and Christmas music and the tree, and that's
And you guys, it was so nice that you spent
you got to see
time
it
with
all.
us and put up our tree with us.
Mm-hmm.
That was nice. I enjoyed that.
Well,
I did. It was nice. I always worry about this time of the year because he's so not into it usually.
well, I'm not. And, well, we were just talking about this briefly. You know, we were talking about how much each of us were putting into this video. And Mark's like, do you want to be in it more? Do you want to do this? I didn't mean to overstep that. And I'm like, you love Christmas.
I do.
I like Christmas. So you're going to be into stuff more than I am.
Well, yeah.
You're going to be a little more excited about it than I am. That's not because I don't like it or that I don't like you. It's just, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not as over the top with it.
No, I know.
I don't get
agree.
overly emotional about too many things.
No, you don't.
So it's just not my temperament, too.
Right. No, no it's not.
But I'm digging this tree because I have to say I had reservations when you said artificial tree.
Yeah.
Even after I said I was really okay with it, I still kind of thought, well, we'll see.
Yeah.
It's pandemic.
Yeah.
You know, we can sacrifice, but
Nah,
I
I'm
approve.
happy with it.
yeah.
I just think, like, you know, we're going to be looking at it for the next couple of weeks, so if we don't like it,
Yeah.
it's kind of like,
No,
but
it's
no.
good. And we'll see if Bandit
good.
approves. Bandit usually sits under the
Under
tree.
it.
He's not the kind of cat that climbs up
No.
into the tree. He might paw at some low ornaments day 1 of the tree being up, and after that he doesn't care.
yeah.
He thinks it's a gift for him.
I think he does.
So he sits under it very proudly and defensively. So we'll see.
And then I don't know whose tradition this is, but you'll notice that it's, you know, missing
No
a
star.
star, no topper on it. We usually do that on Christmas Eve with the topper on it. And I'm thinking of doing something different this year. I'm gonna do like a Frosty hat, a Frosty the Snowman hat, a top hat. I think I'm gonna do that this year.
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
We shall.
I'm sure you guys will see it.
Yes, you will. You will.
Nah, but it was a really nice time, and I'm glad because Christmas is a special time, and I especially like putting up the tree. So I was worried that you might not be into it, or like, you know, be mopey like you get.
Like I'm gonna like
sometimes.
throw it out the door as soon as we're done.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, while you were in the shower, I cleaned up that mess.
Yeah, or like he'll hang one ornament and like reluctantly, and then that's it.
No. Well, the thing is though, it didn't feel overwhelming.
No, it didn't.
It didn't feel overwhelming.
Yeah.
So like when it feels overwhelming, I don't even want to start. But
Right.
I just got moving, and it was fine.
Yeah. Cool.
It's fine. Well, thank y'all for watching.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed a sneak peek into our Christmas.
Yeah.
Please do subscribe, hit the like button and the bell on your way out so you get the alerts. You can follow Mark and I on Facebook at Smokey Steve Space and Mark.
There you go.
Holy God, it's only been 2 years.
I
I've said the same
know.
thing. Smokey Steve Space and Mark. We're on Instagram at Smokey Steve and Mark. Or on Twitter, our handle's at Smokey Steve A. Our email address and our contact information's listed below. That includes our P.O. box if you want to do our Christmas card exchange.
Yeah, we only have 1 week left.
Send us a card, we'll send you a card.
I
Or-
think it's going to be kind of extended. I think it's going to be till the first.
just so
or
we're all on the
something.
same page, these are going to be holiday cards. Not because
Yeah.
it's Christmas, not holiday,
Right.
just because it's going to be the holiday season.
Yeah.
You're not getting these by Christmas.
Yeah,
I'm
and
just-
I just got an email from actually the United States Post Office.
Yes.
And it was like, alert, thank you for your patience. And I'm like, uh-oh. So I opened it up and it said they're experiencing extreme delays due to
Yeah.
COVID and lack of staffing. At least they were very transparent about it. I mean, they said, you know.
Well, great.
So, you know, please be patient. They're working their hardest and whatever. But I have a
Yeah.
feeling that a lot of people will be getting stuff like, you know, the week in between.
And
you know.
we had checked. There's someone had requested, you know, where there's a package out from October
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah.
So
There is.
you know,
There's October, there's 2 from November, and there's about the last count that I had gotten was 5 from December.
Yeah.
Still. It's still en route.
so we're still keeping an eye on it.
But we
for
are,
tracking
we
and
are.
stuff. So Well, that's it.
That's it.
Thank y'all for watching. I will catch up with you tomorrow for Miss Chantal Marie.
Yes.
Rebranded again. She's used that off and on a lot.
Yeah.
And she's on a journey.
Yeah.
I couldn't be prouder. No one else is I'm the only one on her side. Maybe Pete's, but I think he's even not buying this so much. But we'll chat tomorrow.
Yeah, we will. And stay tuned. We're going to show you the tree.
All right.
All right. See you next time, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Happy holidays. And there is our tree this year.